Listen, Miss Richardson, as your principal, I gotta tell you this. I feel like you could have done more to help that student pass this year. Oh, well, I feel like I did everything I could to help that student. I even gave him countless opportunities to make up his missing work. Now, I know you must be lying. How could I have helped that child more, short of taking his pencil and completing his assignments for him? Baby, I'm not Jesus. I cannot turn water into wine. I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make it drink. Everybody know that. Miss Richardson, why were you not standing outside of your classroom during class change? You know that you're supposed to stand out in the hallway during class change to help monitor the halls. Honestly, Principal Willis, I did not go out in the hallway because my last class was absolutely terrible and I just needed a few seconds to breathe before the next class came in. No, I wasn't in the hallway during class change. You want to know what I was doing? I was sitting in my classroom practically having a mental breakdown and contemplating my life choices because the class period that just left was so terrible that I started practicing my perk walk because I just knew that I was going to go off on them, get arrested, and have to go to jail. Miss Richardson, why did you write that student up? Maybe you should have tried to de-escalate the situation. Well, I guess I could have tried to de-escalate the situation, but those particular actions aren't appropriate for the classroom, so I wrote him up. And to document what happened so that I could cover myself as well. Why do I have to justify myself to you as to why I wrote a student up? Am I not a professional? Do you not value my word? If I write a student up, it was for a particular reason. I don't just write kids up for my health. He stood up and acted like a whole fool and picked up a chair and threw it across the room and hit another student with it. Then he turned around and told me to shut the F up talking to him and then stormed out of my classroom like he pays bills. But please do continue to tell me how I could have de-escalated that situation without writing him up. Miss Richardson, I'd love to know why you haven't submitted the data that I asked you for. Everybody else has submitted their data except for you. Oh my gosh, Principal Willis, I am so sorry. I've been so busy, but I promise I will get that data to you as soon as possible. Data? Why haven't I submitted my data? Because y'all don't do nothing with it. Week after week, y'all pester me for data that y'all don't do nothing with. I think y'all just come and ask me for data to pester me and to make my blood pressure high. Because that's what y'all do every time y'all come and ask me and put some more work on me. My pressure goes sky high. Miss Richardson, I got a very angry phone call from a parent. Did you hang up on her yesterday? Oh my gosh, of course not, Principal Willis. I would never hang up on a parent. I think our calls just got disconnected somehow. I sure did hang up on her because she was hollering all in my ear like she crazy. And I took matters into my own hands by hanging up on her because I knew that if I would have came and told y'all what happened, y'all wouldn't have done anything about it because y'all were scared of the parents. I hung up on her for my mental health. That's why I hung up on her. Miss Richardson, why have you failed to put any new grades in your grade book this week? You know you're supposed to have 2 new grades every week in your grade book. Every week, 2 new grades. I'm really sorry. I was getting ready to put them in during my planning period, but I got called to cover a class, but I'm getting ready to put them in right now. I know you got bigger fish to fry other than coming down here to bother me and micromanage me to see whether I've put grades in or not. And I'm not in any big hurry to put grades in because y'all aren't going to do anything but pass all of them anyway, even though they did 0 work.